Hello children, good morning to all of you. This is your mathematics class and we are studying ratio and proportion. The ratio topic we have completed, proportion topic we have started. In the previous class I told you some questions, now see today more questions. See the question, find the fourth proportion. That means these numbers are in the proportion, we have to find the fourth one. So see the first one. 4, 9, 32. Suppose fourth proportion be x. Let fourth proportion be x. It means 4:9 is in the proportion of 32 ratio x. See, these are in the order. So you will also write in the order. First proportion 4, second proportion 9, third proportion 32 and fourth proportion is x. Now use the formula. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. So x is equal to 9 into 32 upon 4. We know that 4 can divide 32 by 8 times. So x is equal to 9 into 8. 72. Understood? By the same method you can do the second one also. Again, let the fourth proportion be y. I am taking fourth proportion y. So 0.6 ratio 1.5 proportion to 3 ratio y. Okay? Since numbers are in the proportion, we can write in this way. Now use the formula. Product of extreme is equal to product of mean. 0.6 and y. These are the extreme numbers. 1.5 and 3. These are the mean numbers. So from here y is equal to 3 into 1.5 upon 0.6. Now see, decimal chapter you have studied. So before solving must remove the decimal. These are in the like decimal, 1.5, 0.6, both are the like decimal. So decimal can be removed. It can be written as 3 into 15 by 6. Now solve and get your answer. 3 dividing 6 by 2 times, 2 dividing 15 by 7.5 times. Means y is equal to 7.5. That means fourth proportion is 7.5. Is this clear? Now see that question. Find the mean proportion. Now see children, mean means in the middle one. See, suppose that three numbers are in the proportion A, B and C. In this case, the middle term is repeated. Means A ratio B is proportion to B ratio C. Then this B is called the mean proportion. If three numbers are in the proportion, if three numbers are in the proportion, then you will get A ratio B such that proportion to B ratio C. Now from here you can see that product of mean is equal to product of extreme. That means B square is equal to AC. This is a formula you have got. The square of the mean proportion, is equal to product of extreme. Okay? Otherwise you can also say that B is equal to square root of AC. So these are the two formula that you have to remember. Though both the formula we have got from the idea of proportion, but to make our calculation short, we can use these. See how I will use here. let mean proportion be x. If mean proportion is x, then we can write that x square is equal to 0.32 into 0.08. This is the benefit if we have learned it. Okay. Mean proportion square is equal to product of extreme. So what will be the value of x? Square root of 0.32 into 0.8. Okay. You can write directly this statement also if you have learned from here. Now see how to solve this question. Remove the decimal first. This is 32 upon 100 and this is 8 upon 100. Because after decimal there is 2 digit. So it will be divided by 100. After decimal there are 2 digit. So 8 is also divided by 100. Before 8 if you write 0, that is valueless. That is why I have not written it. 32 means 8 into 4. This is 32 upon 100 into 8 upon 100. Now you can find the value of x. 8 is in the pair, so we can take 8 out. The square root of 4 is 2. 100 is also in pair, so we will take out 100. To solve the square root, we take the numbers in the pair and from the pair one number is taken out of the square root. And so square root is removed. Because 100 has also come out, 8 has also come out, and from 4 means 2 into 2. So 2 is also in the pair, so 1, 2 is also coming. Now nothing is remaining in the square root, so we will not write square root. Okay. Now 8 into 2 is 16. 16 by 100 means 0.16. Okay. Understood the mean proportion. Now see the last one. There is no space. First note it down, then after I will do the second part of the second question. Okay. I am going to remove it. See the second part. Again let mean proportion be x. Then what will you do? X square is equal to 2 by 3 into 8 by 27. So x is equal to square root of 2 by 3 into 8 upon 27. We know that 8 into 2 is 16, 27 into 3 is 81. I have multiplied because we know what is the square root of these numbers. 16 square root is 4, the square root of 81 is 9. That means mean proportion is equal to 4 upon 9. Okay, note down these. Now see these two questions. Find the third proportion. Let the third proportion be x. Therefore, 1 meter, 60 centimeter, 40 centimeter and x. These are in proportion. Let the third proportion be x centimeter. Suppose that. Then 1 meter, 60 centimeter, 40 centimeter and x centimeter will be in proportion. You can see that if there are 3 numbers, then you have studied the method. Square of the middle one is equal to product of extreme, means x into 1 meter 60 centimeter is equal to 40 centimeter square. This we have seen. if there are three numbers in proportion, then square of the middle one is equal to product of first and third proportion. Okay, now solve and get the value of x. See, this is 1 meter 60 centimeter means 160 centimeter, because 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 160 centimeter. Square of 40 is 40 into 40 centimeter square. So what will be the value of x? 40 into 40 centimeter square upon 160 centimeter. From centimeter, 1 centimeter is reduced, 0 to 0 reduced, 4 dividing 60 by 4 times, 4 dividing 40 by 10 times, means x is equal to 10 centimeter. That means in the first part, the third proportion is 10 centimeter. See the second one. Again, let the third proportion be x. Then what is the method? 1 by 9, 2 by 3 and x. These are in proportion according to the question. And we know that if there are three terms, then square of the middle is equal to product of extreme. That means square of the middle is equal to product of extreme. Now solve and get your answer. See this one. 1 by 9x is equal to 2 by 3 into 2 by 3. Otherwise 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. So you can write here 4 by 9. Now by cross multiplication 9 will come up. So x is equal to 9 into 4 upon 9. Both the 9 are cancelling each other. X is equal to 4. That means the third proportion is 4. Okay. Now see the last question of this topic. A uniform iron bar of length 7 meter weighs 22.4 kg. If the iron rod bar is 7 meter, its weight is 22.4 kg. How much does the same bar of length 13 meter weigh? If the bar length is 13 meter, then what will be its weight? Suppose it is x kg. Let the weight of 13 meter rod is x kg. Therefore, 22.4 kg ratio x kg should be in the proportion of 7 meter ratio 13 meter. Is this understood? Because ratio is the comparison of same quantity. That is why length is compared with length and mass is compared with mass. Understood? Now we will apply. What is the method? The product of mean is equal to product of extreme. That means x into 7 meter is equal to 13 meter into 22.4 kg. So x is equal to this one. Okay. Now both the meters are cancelling each other. 7 can divide 22.4 by 3.2 times. Now multiply 3.2 with 13. 13 into 2, 26. So x is equal to 41.6 kg. It means the weight of 13 meter long rod will be 41.6 kg. Understood? Now note down these questions, and one very important point. I am giving one assignment also with this lecture. Must attempt and reply me. Okay? that will give you practice of examination. That is why I am giving the assignment, and that will give you the practice of solving the questions also. Okay, bye bye.